Welcome back to Global War 1936 and Operation Lone Ranger. We are starting a new turn, turn 19. We did roll for the end of the game last turn, but rolled, I think it was an 11. So we needed a 4 or less for the game to end, and we were far from it, so we continue to roll along here. So we're going to start off with Nationalist Spain and Germany. Before we get into that, though, I completely forgot to roll for a heavy strategic bomber that the U.S. was planning on conducting a raid there against that heavy factory in northern Italy. So I did roll for that. We did 12 points of damage. However, the bomber got shot down. The Italians rolled a 1. So, so the U.S. loses that bomber. Yep, that was the end of that. It was the only thing we really missed from last turn. So getting into Nationalist Spain, I don't think there's let's see. Do we want to consolidate everything and go after Madrid? Huh. No, I don't think so. Not quite yet. All right, so we have a recruitment roll at 1, 2. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to move. I do have a non-combat move. I'm going to move this artillery up 1 into Basque Country. Okay. We do have a recruitment roll that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or less. And we miss. Rolled a 10. All right, so for Germany, we have 4 tech rolls. Improved construction, airborne, improved logistics, and heavy strategic bombers. All right, so we got improved construction, and we hit on improved logistics. Failed on the other 2. All right, so construction we actually complete. Yeah. Construction we actually complete. And then the other one was improved logistics. That goes up to stage 2. Okay. For purchases, we're going to go with 2 infantry upgrade, 2 mountain infantry, going to Lend-Lease and artillery to Nationalist Spain. Going to go with a jet fighter, 2 Tiger tanks, 2 advanced submarines, and 2 infantry. This is an airborne sculpt, so that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm going to put him back where he belongs and get out an infantry. There we go. All right, so for combat, all right, so I'm gonna leave Normandy alone. He's reinforced that pretty heavily there, so I don't think we're gonna contend with that quite yet. We are gonna do our normal strategic bombing raid there against London. We're going to bring in a fighter. He'll have a range of 5, but only require 4 moves. But I think on the way back, we'll put him back into Western Germany. We're also going to bring in we'll bring in 2 jet fighters. Why not? We'll bring in everybody. And I think he has the option to intercept, but I don't think he's going to because he's outnumbered so much. I think his fighter's just going to stay there. Here in the east, oh wait. Let's deal with these advanced submarines. They are going to We're actually going to come up 1, 2, 3 and raid this Soviet Arctic line here. There's no value to it. It's just raiding, and it actually prevents the Russians from getting IPP. So this Lend-Lease bonus that they get would actually be removed from the board on their turn because we are raiding that line. So we're going to go on raiding duty there. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we should come out here instead. 1, 2, 3. To where they can't get us quite yet. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's come down to A17. So we're going to go from A11, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to raid here instead. And then these 3 advanced submarines will come over 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do some raiding in A21. This army here will come into Eastern Anatolia from Transcaucasia. We are going to attack Western Russia. Everyone here from Yaroslav will come over to Western Russia and attack. Along with these 2 self-propelled artillery. This advanced mech. So we'll just put them all, consolidate them all here on the card. And then these 2 advanced mechs are these Panzer Grenadiers from Estonia. They're going to come over 1, 2. And they will also participate. And then they will be supported by 4 jet fighters and 2 tacticals. Now, he can scramble his 2 jet fighters if he wants to. But I don't think he's going to do that. And then we'll do our attrition attacks there into Istanbul on, we'll do that last. All right, so all of these guys will go on the battle board. And we'll resolve this one first here. So he's got 11 infantry in Western Russia. And they will defend at a 4. And then, let's see, we have 3 advanced mechs at a 4. Two advanced self-propelled artillery. They are going to be at a 4 with a first strike. 6 Tiger tanks at an 8. 4 jet fighters at an 8. 5 medium armor at a 6. And then 2 tacticals at a 7. Okay. So we'll start out with the artillery first strike. That's going to be at a 4 or less. And we do get a hit, so he will lose 1 infantry. So he is down to 10 total. All right. So let's see. That's going to be 6 Tiger tanks at an 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for that. 4 jet fighters at an 8. Oh, wow. 4 hits. All right, so we already got 8 of the 10 hits that we need. And then we have 5 a medium armor at a 6. And there's all the rest of the hits that we require. All right. So he will defend, his infantry defended a 4, and he's got 10 of them. There's 5 right there. And he gets, wow, he gets 3 hits. That's pretty good. All right. And then here's 5 more, also at a 4. And he gets just 1 more hit. So he does 4 casualties. We will lose all of the advanced mechs. And we'll lose a medium armor. Okay. And of course he loses all of his infantry. Okay. And all these guys go back on the unit card. So we end up with 4 medium armor, 2 self-propelled, or 2 advanced self-propelled artillery, and 6 Tiger tanks. We do capture Western Russia. That's worth 1 IPP. So 76 for us, and they're down to 32. And then these planes, we will, I think they will go back into Smolensk. Okay. Now let's roll for Eastern Anatolia. They have 1 militia there, so that's going to be at a 2. And then we have, let's see, 3 self-propelled artillery first strikes. We are in the mountains, so that's going to be reduced down to a 2. No hits. And we get 4 medium armor. That's going to be at a 5 because of the mountains. And we get the hit that we need. And then he gets his 1 shot at a 2. And he misses. All right. I don't think Eastern Anatolia is worth anything. Okay, so 1 goes into Western Russia, and then this guy is removed. Eastern Anatolia. Okay. All right, now we have to resolve Now we have to resolve the strategic bombing and the convoy rating. So let's do the convoy rating first. I believe with the advanced submarines, we get a bonus, we get a boost of 3. I still think that he gets his 3 shots at us at a 2 or less because he has ASW. I'm going to look up advanced submarines here. All right. Wolfpack, rating submarines, all types gain +1 to their convoy roll if more than 1 submarine is raining in the sea zone. Submarines double their interdiction value, able to build advanced submarines, +4 modifier to their convoy roll. Wow. So that gives us +5 because we have Wolfpack. Advanced submarines give us +4, so that's +5. And then we also get boosted because of radar, so that's +6. And I think that's it. Let's double check the chart here. Yeah, that's 5, 6. Yeah, so we get a +6, and then Commonwealth will get +3, so 6 to 3. All right, so that's 10 to 8, so that's a net of 2. So we'll get out a 2 marker just so we can keep up with how much damage we do here. The second advanced submarine. Oh man, that's a bad roll. So that's going to be 7 to 7, so we don't do any damage there. And then the last advanced submarine. Ah, that's better. So that's going to be an 11 to a 5. So we do 6 damage there for a total of 8. All right, so we do a total of 8 damage. Now he's going to have to divide it up between these 2 lines because this line's max here is 6, this line's max here is 5. So, but he'll still have to account for a total of 8. Okay. Oh yeah, he gets to retaliate the 2. And he does sink one of our advanced submarines. Okay. So we will remove 1 from the board. All right, now for the strategic bombing. So the fighters, they don't come against any resistance, so they're just basically going back home. We have his AA guns will get 2 shots for each of our bombers at a 3 or less. And then we get 3 die rolls, 2 for the strategic bomber, 1 for the medium bomber. Oh man, he shoots down both of our bombers. Ouch. And then we do 9 and 4, we do 13 damage. Dang it. Wow. Okay. So that's 13 damage assessed in London. And both bombers are toast. Jet fighters will go back, all the fighters will go back into Western Germany. And I believe that will do it for combat moves. All right, so non-combat. We're going to take 2 infantry and 2 grenadiers into Paris. That leaves just a militia in Picardy. Oh, I take that. That's on the wrong card. So 2 infantry, 2 grenadiers in Paris. We're going to rail 2 Tiger tanks to Paris, along with 2 more Panzer Grenadiers. I'm going to get another chip for that Tiger tank. So that gives us 3 Tigers in Paris. Oh yeah, our attrition attacks there. We've got our attrition attacks Bulgaria into Istanbul. So we're at a 2 or less for those 2 guys. Oh, nice. We got a hit. So the Russians here have to account for a casualty, and they will take off a militia. And that's the end of that combat. Let's see if there's any non-combat over here to do. I don't really think so. We do have a rail. We have 2 rails here. We're going to rail this guy back to eastern Ukraine, just to protect against this guy in Kursk. Seems like he's got intentions on creating border gore. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. All right, let's place some units. So we got our 2 militia upgrades, 2 infantry, 2 Tigers, jet fighter, 2 advanced subs, a mountain. We'll deal with the Lend-Lease later. All right, so the 2 mountain, they are going to go into central Romania. The jet fighter, he will go... Let's put him into Paris. The 2 advanced submarines will go into A11, and they will go into port. There is a submarine base there, so they can do that. We got 2 militia upgrades, and we're gonna put those into Paris, leaving us with just 1 militia. All right. 2 Tiger tanks. They will go into... kind of feel like we might need them on the Eastern Front, but we'll put them in Western Germany. And 2 infantry, let's place them into Smolensk. All right. And then our Lend-Lease of our artillery to Nationalist Spain, of course, will go into Galicia and Leon. All right, let's collect some income. So our base is 76. We do get Transcaucasia for 2, so that's +5. So that puts us at 81. 6, 70, 81. All right. That will do it for turn number 19 for Nationalist Spain and Germany. Next up will be the common turn. Thanks so much for watching, and until I see you in the next video, as always, take care and catch you later. Bye-bye.